Welcome back to another vlog at last. There's been some little event called Christmas got in the way, and family events, family time, the lurgy thrown in for all of us, Christmas parties, you know the like at December that runs us all ragged. This video was actually filmed about 6 weeks ago, but I've never had the time to actually edit it and put it out. So here we are, 6 weeks down the line, with the snow on the floor and a very, very cold day compared to the last time. I think it's -11 just now at the moment. But I just thought I'd get outside and film this kind of opening segment. The footage was filmed about 6 weeks ago, so it is a bit fragmented, but it's about my visit to the local bike shop, and I tested 2 Merida gravel bikes. It was a mixed experience, shall we say, and I didn't commit to anything there and then. But after a little bit more research, I eventually went for the Merida Silex 400. Beautiful green colour, and under the light it really does shine beautifully. Sorry, I keep keeping an eye on my dog, that's why my eyes keep darting. I wouldn't say it was my first choice in gravel bikes, but I wanted something that was affordable. I just bought an amazing road bike, but it is stunning. I've only really managed a couple of rides out on it for various reasons, but I'm hoping that within the next couple of weeks I'll get a bigger ride out on it and get a true feel for how it is. But I really am excited to see where it takes me. And as you'll see in this video, I did get a little bit of a ride out on it, and safe to say, it was amazing. So, get a cuppa, have a seat, and let's dive into this long overdue vlog. But I always said I was doing it for fun, not for anything else. And now is the right time to get the edit done and get it out to you. So enjoy. So this is the model down, this bike. GRX, I'm not sure what the sizing is between the two, but even although I'm 6 foot, I'm such a misfit, and well, just under 6 foot. I often need a small bike because of the length of my legs, which is really frustrating because it does look silly on me. But at the end of the day, I've got to be comfortable, so the reach on the small one does feel slightly better. Can we actually just take a minute to appreciate the views that I can have when I'm test riding a bike? Cycle Highlands, pretty wonderful shop. And you have views like this on the doorstep. It's even better. Very lucky. So this is a medium, but the newer model, and more mountain points, and just a slightly, it's about the same as my Pinarello reach wise, but the bars are slightly wider, but that doesn't particularly bother me because I probably would get kitchen sink bars eventually. You're looking at the Redshift ones. This is the hardest decision I have to make today. I'm doing okay in life, to be honest. And what a better place to trial bikes at Bothy. It's stunning here. It makes me just want to get the gravel bike and go out on a little tour. But yeah, it seems very indulgent getting another bike in such a short period of time, but I'm I'm loving biking so much and the roads are so bad with salt in them on. I'm not taking the Pinarello out. I've made a hard decision that Zwift is not for me. I really don't enjoy it, and life's all about looking at what brings you joy, and actually being out on the bike in the fresh air is a thing that brings me joy, and the gravel bike will allow me to get off road. And I don't think it's not just for winter, I think for summer as well. Going over, we've got some stunning routes in Scotland, gravel routes, which I would love to you know, try out, and it's this bike that would allow me to do it because my electric mountain bike's just too heavy. Don't know whether I'm trying to justify it to myself or trying to justify it to you, but it doesn't really matter. I wonder if I could test ride bikes every time I want to come out and the weather's too crap to be on the road with the Pinarello. That would be good. So once I picked up the bike and bought the obligatory bike packing bag, just the one at that point, for the back, I decided I would take it on a short trail. Time was limited, and where is it I always go when I'm looking for a bit of peace and tranquility, and a place that I just absolutely love, Loch Muick. So I cycled just down to the Bothy, had some lunch, cycled back, all within the time that Isla was at school. I was on a tight time frame, so I couldn't really hang around and do too much videoing, but I hope you enjoy the next segment and stay around because there was a nice appearance from some beautiful animals there as well. Lunch, tea stop. Realised that when the snow goes away, gravel will be much easier to ride on. Glass salt house. Best invention ever, a jet boil. Highly recommend. I bought a sandwich today, but I did, apart from when the lid's not on it. I bought a sandwich today, but I did bring a kind of noodly type pot thing with me, not a pot noodle, a higher end pot noodle type version. But yeah, I thought maybe I would feel like something maybe hot. But I thought, well, I'm having a cup of tea, hot cup of tea, I've got some water here, I may as well just have a sandwich. And to be honest, the bakery in Balliter is amazing, it's so tasty, so feels like the right thing to do. So the only thing about this place is there is obviously no light because there's no electricity. That's quite an obvious statement. And I always believe if you're going to come to a Bothy, if you're going to use something, you have to replace it. So I brought my own tea light, and I've noticed there's a lot of tea lights running low, so I actually brought a few, so I'm going to put them in the corner for people that come next. So Bothy code is, use it, replace it, or if you can't replace it with something exact, at least leave it for somebody else. So over there, nice bottle of Baileys, there's some pasta, some semi-skim milk powder, tomato sauce, all sorts of things. If you're caught off guard, you certainly got plenty of stuff to keep you going for one night. There's also a fire over there and you can cut your own wood outside. But yeah, I just love this Bothy. I've not been in many, but I believe that this is one of the better ones. I think the one at Glenfeshie is the one, and I probably will go there soon with a bike, and I might even consider doing a camp. But watch this space. We'll see how the confidence goes. People bring little games like this as well. X and O's. I think I saw it on Temu. It's obviously not expensive, but just really nice to bring something out and leave it for the next people to enjoy. And I've never done a Bothy overnighter yet, but I feel as though I'm kind of building up the confidence to be doing it, because the last time my friend and I were here, there was a guy, I'll just actually swing you. Last time we were here, there was a guy set up in this bottom bunk just here, and I have to admit it looked really cosy and comfortable by the time you got his air mat and stuff out, and obviously, well, you know, it's more insulated than just being on the hard ground, and it saves packing a tent. But the only issue with not packing the tent is that if you arrive and there's no space, but there's quite a lot of space upstairs as well, and there is floor space here, so I think everybody's quite accommodating and they would all budge over so you could get some space on the floor, but maybe need to build up to that. Maybe not quite yet. Don't run before you can walk. That's the famous saying about me. So today I think it was about -2 when I set off, and I've probably overlayered, but that's purely because I'm still trying to get used to how good technical features are on proper outdoor clothing and not just some of the cheaper makes. So under here, very flowery and very beautiful, but this is from Outdoor Research. I can't remember the pattern name, I'll link the top below. And it's a merino wool layer, and it's so cosy. I will admit it was gifted. It's part of a partnership I'm doing with Vampire Outdoors, but I'm by no means just saying this because it is gifted. I genuinely love it. I really struggle to get my temperature right when I'm outdoors, and I don't like having too many layers because I find it far too bulky and restrictive. So actually I've only got that and an Outdoor Research kind of soft shell on top, and then my kind of puffer jacket on top of that. So it's just 3 layers, and despite the really cold temperatures, I feel really cosy. And even although I've stopped, I've actually had to undo my jacket because I'm so hot, but I didn't want to take it off just in case I cooled down too much. But yeah, really good, very impressed with it. So I'm just going to have this cup of tea, and then I'm going to head back to the car in time to get Isla from school. Yeah, I'm feeling very lucky. And there's no denying that I know not many people can go out and get another bike. And, you know, I'm sorry that's the case, but from my point of view and from my mental health, this was the right thing to do at this right time, and I honestly feel delighted. I don't know if it's because I'm pushing hard or whether it's getting warmer, but oh, I don't know where to put you. I'm absolutely roasting. So I think it is time to take off the puffer jacket and try and attach it to this saddlebag that I got. Whew. I do not think for a minute that is how you attach a jacket, but I've got a little reading up to do about bungee cords. Seems stable enough. Let's hope for the best. So I de-roped because I was absolutely roasting. I've been coming along the big track alongside Loch Muick. I've done about 6 miles in this top, and oh my god, this is the, I think it's freewheel jersey. Again, I'll link it below. It's meant for mountain biking, but obviously not specific to a sport, but I'm obviously using it for gravel biking, and it is so comfy and a really good windbreaker as well, which I'm impressed about. So I'll just switch it. A very good windbreaker, which I'm impressed about. Again, this was gifted as part of working with a Vampire Outdoors, and I couldn't be more grateful. But again, I would never recommend something unless I liked it. And let's face it, Us plus sizers don't have all that much access to outdoor clothing, especially mountain bike specific. Fortan's obviously doing a massive job and they're amazing, but it's so nice to just try something else, and this is really good. As I said, a windbreaker that's got like a fleecy waffle inside as well for keeping you warm, and my merino wool, and that's all I've got on. I've also got the merino wool base layer on trousers that I bought with my own money, and I've also got outdoor research trousers on that I bought with my own money as well. So that just proves that I'm a lover. I do buy it when it's, yeah, I do buy it from the shop because I love the quality of the stuff so much. But anyway, almost back at the car now, making the final push for home, and I will do a debrief I think on the road along from Loch Muick, but safe to say 10 out of 10. I hope you can see it, but the deer are out to play today. It's so amazing seeing them. They're very wary, I'm not too sure, but they're not running at the moment. Actually, when I was coming up, when I was cycling along, I could see all the deer hoof prints, and you could see all the kind of, I don't know what, like debris from the trees that were eaten. For all that they're gorgeous, they do wreak havoc within this area. I do love seeing them. Just as I started to read it, they all started running. How lucky am I to see this right now? And this is why I'm so bloody glad I bought a gravel bike. Look at them go. It is cold today. It's so nice to get out, but I won't be staying out long. I forgot my gloves. What an idiot. Oh, put my hands in my pocket and I'll lay there. This gravel bike, there was a lot of soul searching in that time as to whether I should or whether I shouldn't, but it's going to take me to places that the road bike can't. And I know, yeah, a mountain bike can take me there, but I've got a heavy electric mountain bike that really doesn't have much capacity for carrying stuff, and I don't like having a huge rucksack on my back when I'm on the mountain bike because I get really sore shoulders and I get range anxiety. There's no way I could go far into where some of the places I'm intending to go with the gravel bike without worrying about whether the battery will get me there and back. It's a horrible feeling, but it's absolutely fabulous for the trail, so I'm not getting rid of it. It is here to stay. But I do see it as more my trail bike, kind of up a hill, down a hill kind of bike. I don't know if I'm trying to justify it to me or you, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I've bought it and I'm happy. I'm absolutely loving it. Last night I was lying in bed and I was looking at routes that I could take, just short ones to begin with. They always say whatever you think you're capable of distance wise on a gravel bike, always half it, because with the laden down with the weight of your kit and things, it can take a lot longer. So I'm planning on just doing a really short ride, potentially a camp. We'll see how I feel about that once I get closer to the time, see what the weather's doing, because I've not got the kit to be camping in this kind of temperatures. It is freezing. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, thanks for all the support. I absolutely love it. I'm really grateful for it. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm hoping I can make the next video even better. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you can, like and subscribe. Thank you.